Hello guys, hello, thank you very much guys for tuning in. Welcome back to In Concept Interior Studio. My name is Mr. Ebola. Thank you very much for tuning in once again to this channel. Thank you for coming to watch our videos once again. As usual, we want to thank God for today. We have to thank God each and every day. When you wake up in the morning, you have to tell me, thank you God for the new day. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the gift of life. Thank you for good health. Thank you for the jobs that you have given us. And we also pray for those who don't have jobs, may you provide for them. So thank you for coming back to our YouTube channel. I'm back here at Eldoret. This at Eldoret at Villa Elgon View. Here you can see the compound is clean. They've already flattened the compound. We have removed everything that was here. The compound is very clean, as you can see. And you can see it's getting very dark in the clouds. It just wants to rain. In a very few minutes it will be raining here. So today I'm back here. This is our beautiful villa behind me. The weather is not so that good. So today I have a special video. Today. I just want to show you what has been happening. So I'll be reviewing and giving you a review of what has been happening here at the villa. The In Concept is already at the villa. They've been working. I've been traveling all over since I left. Just came back yesterday from Kigali, Rwanda. When I left here, I went to Migori and a few other sites that we are working on. So guys, please stay tuned, watch this video to the end. I'll be giving you an update today on the roof. We had a problem on the rooftop, our gutter. So today I'll be showing you the concrete gutter. There are some things that we are doing there, some changes. It had a problem of leakages, so we are trying to repair that. So please watch this video to the end. Thank you very much. Don't touch that dial. So guys, we are here back again. As I said, in today's video I'll be doing a special video on the concrete gutter. So my guys, we have guys up there on the roof trying to do some repairs. We are at Elgon View Villa. There are some guys on the roof. They are doing the repairs on the gutter. That gutter has been soaking in a lot of water that was going into the house and spoiling the walls. So it was not done properly. So lately we've been sorting out issues with flat roofs and gutters and water and waterproofing. So stay tuned to this video as we take you through the process of effective waterproofing to protect your house from being damaged by the rainwater, and also the how to treat the slab or the concrete gutters, because we realize that this is the modern trend that most people are doing concrete gutters, and it looks very beautiful actually, but most of our contractors have very little knowledge on how to deal with the water, because there's nothing as stressful as water when it comes to building. There are two things when you're constructing that you really need to be keen about. Actually three. Number one is the structural stability. Make sure you have a structural engineer to inspect your house to make sure that it does not bring problems in future. Number two is water. Make sure you get a professional plumber that will take care of each and every area that is involved in water. That's the rainwater, the taps, the plumbing, the bathrooms. Number three is the electricals. Make sure that you have a professional electrical on your site to make sure that all your electrical installation, all your electrical wiring, and also to inspect to make sure that all the cables that you have used are up to standard and good quality. So today's video will be specifically on about the gutter, which is the concrete gutter. So I'll be taking you up there on the roof just to show you the process. This gutter had already been done, but when we came here it was leaking very badly. because number one, when what they did is they cast the slab, they cast the concrete slab, and they built the concrete gutter, but they tiled it. And then what happened is that they never did waterproofing. So step number one, after you do your concrete gutter, you need to take the levels and do the screed, direct all the waters into the downpipe so that no water is stagnant on the roof. Then number two, after all the levels have been done and all the water is draining, you need to get the slab. You need to get your screed waterproofed. By waterproofing, I mean you need to get an industrial waterproofing. You need to get an industrial waterproofing. Most people have been using these sachets, admixtures that come in 1 kg packet. They mix it in the sand and mortar and say they're waterproof. That is not effective. It does not work at all. So what you need to do, you need to get an industrial waterproofing agent. There are so many companies that deal with that. You just need to get, even the manufacturer or the dealers, they will advise you which one is best, they know, because when they are selling the products, they have the literature and also the usage and how effective it works. So please make sure you get industrial waterproofing product. We have so many of them. We have different types, different companies, but just get a good quality waterproofing solution to use on your gutter and also on your flat roof. Otherwise, if you don't do that, that could compromise your structure, because number one, when you don't waterproof your especially your flat roof, what happens is you have some metal bars in your structure on the roof. So when the water seeps in the concrete, what happens is it goes, and you know what happens to steel bar when it gets in touch with water? What happens? It rusts. And definitely, I don't need to tell you what happens after the rust, the metal rust. It becomes weak because rust eats up the metal, and then it becomes weak. Then after it becomes weak, your structure now does not have the strength to hold. So once your metal in the slab gets rust, it will become very weak and your structure is already compromised. So that's why we insist that you should get your roof waterproofed before you can do anything. So today we are working on this gutter. When we came here, it was done, it was tiled, but it was not looking good. So we had to remove all the tiles. I'll be showing you up there. Then after we removed all the tiles, now we are now doing the screed. So after the screed, and then we are going to waterproof. Then after we finish waterproofing, now it can be tiled again. So you see, this is double cost to the client, and I think it's because of being misguided by the contractor, because every contractor should also seek professionals in each and every field. We understand that no one knows everything 100%, but there's consultation, there's also research, there's a lot of information online. So you can go online, research and find out. So you just need to get a contractor who is very well versed with the construction and has at least experience in construction for so many years, so that he can be able to guide you through. So I'll be showing you what is happening on the gutter up there. We'll just go up there and show you. So if you're out there, you're building and you're falling in love with the concrete gutter, just know that there is a lot that comes with the concrete gutter. If you're out there, you're building and you want to do a flat roof, be sure there's an extra cost that comes with waterproofing. So thank you very much for watching this video. Watch the video to the end as we show you the progress, what we are doing at the rooftop. Yeah, so I'll be using this ladder here, a traditional ladder. So guys, I'm up here I am up here, and you can see already we've had to remove some iron sheets. We've had to remove the iron sheets so that we can do the screed in the gutter. This place was already tiled before, so we had to remove the tiles. After we removed the tiles, we had to rescreed, because by rescreeding is because we needed to take the levels, because we had some area over there where water was stagnant up to 4 inches. It could not go into the downpipes. So we had stagnant water over there up to 4 inches. It couldn't go to the downpipes. So we had to rescreed to take the level and drain all the water, direct them to the downpipes. So that's what we are doing right now. So this roof was done, but it wasn't done properly. So that's why we are here to correct. So guys, continue watching our videos. I'll be showing you through what is happening. These are some of the tiles that we already removed from the gutter here. Yep. So guys, I'm on top of the roof, and what we are doing here, I just want to show you the gutter, how it looks like. So this is how the concrete gutter looks like. We have this one here, this side here, this one that is built, it's supposed to be like a trench. So we have this one, we have the base, and we have this wall here, which is visible now from outside, which looks like this. So this is how the outside looks. Don't worry, we are doing the repair, so we are going to clean all that. So, and this is how the gutter looks on the inside. So to begin with, this gutter, according to the standards of the concrete gutter, we find that this spacing is small. Let me just take measurements and see. We are supposed to have at least, you see, this spacing is around 300 millimeters. Let me see on the inside. Yeah, it is 300 millimeters. So on the inside, you're supposed to have at least 400 millimeters, because you realize with our 300 millimeters, let me show you an example. With our 300 millimeters, this is the roofing sheet. When I put this sheet over here, let me put it here. If I put this iron sheet here where it's supposed to be, you can see now there's no space here. There's no space here for someone to pass. This gutter needs to be cleaned every now and then. Someone needs to come to the roof and clean the gutter, because if you're living in an area where there are so many trees, there'll be a lot of leaves over here. So you need to access the gutter, the concrete gutter, and clean it quite often. So what I'm simply saying is our gutter is a little bit smaller, so it could have been a little bit bigger so that someone is able to walk through. Right now I'm able to walk in the gutter because we have removed these iron sheets. But when we return the iron sheets, you can see where it is coming up to here. So I cannot walk through here, and I cannot clean. So that is one of the things that we need to consider. So the measurements. The inside trench should be at least 400 millimeters. So if you cover at least 100, you remain with at least 300 millimeter from the iron sheet to our gutter, so that someone is able to walk through. So that is one thing that when you're constructing a gutter, you should consider. Step number 2, you need to make sure that your gutter is plastered on both sides. You plaster this side here, do the screeding on the floor and on this side. After you do the screeding, then you apply the waterproofing membrane. Then after applying the waterproofing membrane, you can as well tile your gutter. If you don't want to tile your gutter, you can as well apply another coat of depending on the waterproofing solution that you are using. There are those that you can just apply the waterproofing 2-3 coats, and you don't need to do the tiling, because the gutter is a place that you don't it doesn't get a lot of traffic. People are not walking there every day, so the membrane cannot be tampered with. So that way you can leave it that way and apply a protective coat on top, and then it can stay that way as long as water is not going through. So there's another very important thing that I would like you to know when you're doing this concrete gutter or any other, especially the concrete gutter, because if you're not doing the concrete gutter, you're going to have the eaves. So the eaves, of course, you're going to seal them with the maybe TNG or whatever, wooden, whatever you can seal with the eaves. But in this case, because we are doing the concrete gutter, after we do our iron sheets over here, we are going to be left with this place here between the wall plate. This is what we call the wall plate. This is the wall plate. So we are going to have this place between the wall plate and the roof. So this space between the wall plate and the roof is a very good breeding ground for birds and bats and flying animals. So we need to protect that also, so that no birds will get into the ceiling, because if you get the birds to get into the ceiling and build their nests, and we are doing gypsum ceiling, there's a possibility that due to the waste and stuff for the birds, they could spoil the ceiling, and maybe one day you'll be sleeping in the bed and you'll wake up to find that you're sleeping with the birds in the same bed. So what you need to do is you need to cover this space, and the easiest way that we recommend you cover the space is you just use very good quality galvanized wire mesh that we can. There's a piece of wood up here that is holding this roof. So you fasten the piece of wood, your net, your mesh, wire mesh, you pin it on this wood and pin it down here, so that this space is already covered with the wire mesh all throughout the house, all round, so that you don't leave any space that the birds will come and get into the house and get into the above the ceiling, because you will not realize that until it's too late, after they have stayed there for so long. Or sometimes you'll be sleeping and you'll be hearing things walking and scratching on top of the ceiling. So for you to prevent that, especially if you are doing a concrete gutter, because most likely this space will remain. This space will remain. So the birds will come down here, they will get in here, and they'll build nests over there. And also why we say that we should have enough space for someone to walk here is because when it's open, the birds will not create nests there. But if you close and leave some dark space down here, it's a good breeding ground for the birds. So guys, if you're constructing, please note that those are some of the things to consider. Please tell your contractor to take care of such things, so that after he has long left, you are not left with the problem of birds and the birds and bats and stuff like that disturbing you throughout the night. So as I said, you can see our scenario here. Our roof is going all the way to that end, so this means that our iron sheet is going to come up to here. So there's no space left here, so there'll be a small gap here that will be a good breeding grounds for the birds. So they will come, get in, and they will start breeding inside there. So those are some of the things that we want to sort out here. So I'll just showing you how this roof looks like. So we are here again to sort out some issue for our client that was not done properly. So In Concept Interiors is here to give you all the solutions to sort out all your problems in construction. If you're facing any problem in construction, please don't hesitate to contact In Concept Interior Studio. Our contacts, you'll get it on the screen there. It's also in the bio. So In Concept Interior Studio, we are here at the site at Elgon View Estate in Eldoret. So I'll be showing you some of the work that is going on over there, how the fundis are doing the concrete. So yeah, continue watching this video, guys. As we said, it's quite unfortunate that most people have to go through this and spend more than twice doing the same thing. But we are here to educate you so that if you're building and you have not done these things, you don't repeat the same mistakes. Our YouTube channel is very educative. We are not just here to get jobs. We are not just here to be paid. But we are here on this channel just to educate you people about construction, about interior works, about the finishes, and so many other things concerning construction. So you can see this is what we are already doing here. This is a new screed that has already been done. So this is what we are doing. This is a new screed. So after this screed, we are going to come and now apply our waterproofing membrane. Then after application of the membrane, we are going to tile it again. So guys, continue watching our videos as we continue educating you on these few things that most people don't know about construction. So guys, continue watching this video. We'll be showing you even when we'll be applying the membrane, we're going to show you. So we have our downpipe here. This is our downpipe. We've just covered it so that it does not get blocked. So once we finish, we are going to unblock it. Yeah, so I was explaining about the downpipe. There's something that we are supposed to use to cover up here. It prevents the dirt from going into the pipe so that the pipe does not block. It's called a full borer. Full borer. If you Google it, you will see it. It's a full borer. That is what we recommend for the flat roofs and all down pipes that are on the roof, and also the gutters. Because it has something like a sieve, it will sieve out all the leaves and big chunks of dirt that could easily block the downpipe. So it's called a full borer. Once you finish, so these downpipes are supposed to be covered. Like you see, this one is just open. So which means that if we have leaves, full of leaves in this gutter up here or any dirt, when the rain comes, it washes everything and puts everything in that hole. So if you have a concrete gutter on your roof, please make sure you ask your contractor if they used what we call the full borer. If you don't know it, just go to any plumbing store. They will give you that. It's readily available in the market. Yeah, full borer. It is very good for preventing the darts and leaves and big objects that could easily block the downpipes. So guys, continue watching this video. What I want to do now is I want to take the measurements for the gutter for the whole house, so that we can calculate how much the amount of chemical that we need to, how many liters we need to apply, so that we can prepare and order and just to be ready when the concrete, when the screeding is done. We just apply it quickly, because as you can see right now, the house is raining inside. When it rains, a lot of water is getting into the house, so we just need to finish this as quickly as possible and cover and continue with the other works. That's why you have realized that all the gypsums that you have done, we only did the structures, and we have not covered with the gypsum boards, because most of the areas in the house is having some water droplets, so which will be harmful to our gypsum. So you can see this is the tile that was done here before. So I'll give you a good example of what you're talking about. This is a very big area. If you look at that area, there's a lot of gaps in the tile. If you look here, this is the floor, and these are gaps. It doesn't even have they didn't even put the what do you call it, this grout. Yeah, another thing I want to let you know is that when you're tiling the gutter, this is very important for you to note. When you're tiling your gutter, when you're doing tiling in your gutter, please make sure that your gutter, your tile, you use at least a 2 or 3 millimeter spacer. 2 or 3 millimeter spacers that will give you enough gap for you to do the grout, because we've realized most people like doing zero joint tiling, and there are some areas that we don't recommend zero joint tiling. Those are places like bathrooms, and now especially the gutter, because when you do a zero joint tile, it means the gap in between the two tiles, it's zero joint, yes, but it's not waterproof. So that zero joint, water will seep through very easily, and when water seeps through that zero joint, it goes into the slab. Then after it goes into the slab or the concrete, it will seep in through slowly by slowly. You might not notice, but after a few years, you will start seeing some moisture on your wall or your ceilings. So we recommend that any tiling that is done in any wet area, if you're tiling any wet area, please make sure you use a spacer and avoid using zero joint tiling system, because the zero joint does not waterproof the floor. It always harms some gaps that water will penetrate through. So for example, if you did your bathroom tilings and you did them zero joint, be sure that water will penetrate through, and after a few years, the room beneath that bathroom, you will start seeing some molds grow on the ceiling above it. So we don't encourage zero joint, especially in the bathrooms and any wet areas. So when you're tiling wet areas, please make sure you use spacers, and after using the spacers, also make sure you use the waterproof grouting. Most people don't know, but we have the ordinary grout, and we also have waterproof grout in the market. So whenever you go to buy grout, remember, if you're going to do grouting on the wet area, please ask for waterproof grout, which is available in the market. And we also have ordinary grout. So ordinary grout you can do for the floors and all this other area, but for the wet areas, insist and always ask for a waterproofing grout. So I'll also show you another area here that is very crucial. You can see this area, it's the wall plate, but because this is our highest point, there was a lot of water sticking here in this area, so we had to raise the floor. So the floor came close to the wall plate. So what we need to do is we need to plaster this area and raise our ground from here to somewhere here on the wall plate, so that in case this water is too much, it does not go back into the house. So that's another thing that you should also consider, depending on your levels, the way you are taking your levels on the gutter. So guys, thank you very much for watching this video. We are going to be showing you more and more. Continue watching our videos. Thank you very much for our subscribers. Thank you for coming back to watch our videos, and we are going to give you good content, very educative content full of knowledge. If you're constructing and you want some ideas, please watch our videos. It's full of educational content, and you'll learn a lot of things when you watch our videos, especially when you're constructing. So please watch our videos. Yeah, I'm going to end this video here, and I just want to thank every one of you. Thank you for tuning in into this channel. Thank you for taking your time. We just don't want to take it for granted. Thank you for taking your time to watch our videos to this end, and we wish you God's blessing. May God bless you. May He provide for you. May He give you more bundles so that you might continue watching all our videos. Thank you very much. God bless you, and see you on the next video. Bye bye. Sorry. Kidogo tu nipite. Kidogo.